Saudi Arabia is less than 100 years old. Women's role in the workplace was mainly in the public sector: education, financial services, and health. While our CEO joined the group in the early 80s, we started hiring women in 2000. And that wasn't a common practice in the country at the time.
In the early days, when I joined the company and my sister joined in New York, and it wasn't common in Saudi Arabia for women to work at the office in a segregated way. My father was challenged a couple of times, was, Suliman, how do you let your daughters work? He would say, I did not know that God gave men a monopoly of intelligence over women. And that would end the conversation.
Going back to our values of our founder, he truly believed that if an individual, man or woman, regardless of their background, if they had the commitment and the drive to contribute to the growth of this organization, then they should be given a fair chance.
If you get the best and the brightest of any one set of people by excluding others, the conversation generally becomes very focused and excludes certain things that you wouldn't have considered in a panoramic response. Therefore, having gender equality in an organization is something that is not only admirable, it's something that's very beneficial.
What it took for women empowerment in the West, it took them years to achieve what they have achieved. So we have to put it in perspective. And given that this is a very young country, the pace has to be much faster.
We are trying to break the mindset of limiting women to certain jobs or certain functions or certain levels. The way we look at it, it is not about the product we have, it's not about the financial position we have, it's about the people we have. And I think today, proudly, with the representation of women and the quality of them and their commitment, we believe we are in a very strong competitive position in the market.
Our founder, Sheikh Suliman Alayan, God bless his soul, said, our people are our greatest asset. As long as we take care of these people, then therefore we're taking care of the group and the impact of the group in the community and the country. One of the distinguished programs that we have in the group, which is what we call Olayan Future Leader Program. So these programs are focusing on getting local talent and develop them to get them into the managerial level and therefore leadership positions in a very short span of time.
It's a year-long program. It basically helps entry-level employees that have a master's degree or 1 to 2 years experience, develop their skills within a managerial capacity in order to become managers should they pass that program.
The unique thing and the difference that I have found in this program was the high level of authority and credibility have been given to the trainees, which is one of the most important elements you want to see in your future leaders.
We are gender blind in the company. There is no preference for gender, background, religion, or nationality. It is truly an equal playing field for everyone. Your determination and hard work that determines your pay.
Equality should mean that you create opportunity, you don't just create positions. By doing so, you bring the society or the organization to its ultimate potential because you've allowed its best and its brightest to naturally rise within the system and to become representative.
We're a 72-year-old private company and we intend to stay there for the long term. And the only way you can do that is by doing the right thing for your employees, the right thing for your customers, the right thing for all your stakeholders.
It is very important to have men and women collaborate. It just makes the outcome much more powerful and sustainable. And I keep on saying to my colleagues, the empowerment of women is just so much more powerful and amplified when you have the support of men.
If I'm honest, as a man, I think gender equality and the inclusion of women makes us better men. I think it forces us to reassess ourselves and our definition of who we are and what we've achieved when you have now a whole subset of colleagues.
What was done here prior to me joining and to many other joining is that They were able to cultivate a certain type of environment where everyone is welcome, regardless of your background, your race, religion. So when you end up coming here, you do feel like you belong. And I think that's something that not a lot of companies can do, and I don't think I can find that elsewhere.
When we first started employing women, we had resistance from some of our partners in one of our joint ventures. When they saw the results of employing women and what it has accomplished, even those who were the most against our efforts became the strongest supporters. We were determined to hire women across all our sectors. It took us a while, but I'm very proud of what we have accomplished. And we have become an example for women employment in the country, and we're really helping other companies to achieve that goal. I always believed that financial independence is the key thing for any person's dignity. This is one of the main reasons why I'm all for women working. They have to have their financial independence and be completely independent to lead their own life.